You guys can't even hear me. I'm over here talking to myself. Where's my moderator? She's supposed to tell me that you guys can't hear me. You guys was reading my lips. Again, guys, we're going to get started right now. Everything is locked in. Let's get these things moving forward. Welcome to all of our new business partners. Congratulations on deciding to take control of your financial future. And I say again, welcome to all of our existing business partners, soldiers in the movement. Every single week you show up, you make these presentations what they are. Without you being present, it wouldn't be the momentum, the excitement, and we certainly salute each and every one of you and appreciate you showing up every single week. I encourage everybody to make this a part of your method of operation. Every Tuesday evening, 8:30, God willing, we'll be coming here. And this platform is really designed for the first 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes is our getting started right for our new business partners to help them to get their first check. And then we go into an advanced training afterwards to help us to sharpen our axes and help us to advance our network marketing businesses, becoming network marketing professionals, guys. So we're going to jump right into this and take this thing to a whole new level. Let's move forward. If you guys are excited, definitely put well, you can't even post. Raise your hands. Just raise your hands real quick. If everyone is locked in and engaged and ready for an amazing training tonight, just raise your hand and then unraise your hand. I just want to get some correspondence from folks. Thank you, Miss Faye Curtis. Appreciate you raising your hand. We got my guy, Bruce. Look forward to seeing you and meeting you for the first time. And Winston-Salem, Mr. Dwayne Chapman, my guy. Welcome. Lovey, what's going on? Welcome. Just raise your hand, guys, if you're locked in, you're engaged, you got your pen and piece of paper, you're ready to take copious notes. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, guys. Again, welcome. And let me say this real quick. I remember when I was doing a Zoom just a few days ago with an incredible leader, Mr. Dwayne Chapman, and he spoke on keep your camera on. And I apologize that I turned my camera off because my computer, I have so much stuff on my computer. It moves slow as all get out. I'll give you my excuse here. I need to just take it to the Geek Squad. I get whipped up on that. I just be procrastinating, but I turn off the camera so that, because it just it moves in slow motion, it's totally a distraction, and it looks like an old Chinese movie. Maybe when I get a chance to slow down and don't need my computer, I could take it to Geek Squad, but that's why my camera is off. Not to mention, I get crazy animated and I make ugly expressions as well while I talk. But let's jump into it, guys. Again, teamwork makes the dream work. Want to do quick recognition. Again, congratulations to all of our newest business partners. We got new people coming into this business every single day. Folks are joining the movement. Congratulations to you who are here on deciding to take control of your financial future, deciding to break generational curses, deciding to spread the word of financial literacy, helping people become first-generation millionaires, making wealth real. This is a movement. I want to congratulate all of our new executives, our new 2-star executives, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. We got some new folks hitting the levels of regional. Guys, this thing is absolutely on fire. So I want to certainly congratulate each and every one of you. We must always have a next level mindset. Understand that this business is about moving forward. We get in, we stay in, we move along. Understand, when I say moving along, I'm talking about moving to the next level. There's no such thing as sitting still. We always got to be moving. If you're an executive or if you're brand new, you got to get to executive. If you're an executive, you got to get to 2-star executive. If you're a 2-star, you got to get to 3-star. That's all you need to be focusing on is getting to the next level. And the cool thing about this business is the only way you get to the next level is identify individuals who want to get to the next level and simply help them get to the next level. That's our business, guys. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Understand that entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life that most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. I really want to use these first few minutes in this training to have you take on the mindset of what it takes to become an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. Congratulations. Many people want to, but what they say, many are called, but only a few are chosen. Many people say they want to become a boss. Many people say they want to become an entrepreneur, but they're not willing to take the first step. They're not willing to put their money where their mouth is and jump. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, you are a part of the unique group of individuals where you took the first step. You jumped. Congratulations. But now the process begins, because just becoming an entrepreneur, that's the first step. Now you have to evolve in that space as an entrepreneur. It requires sacrifice. It requires commitment. It requires growth. Personal development is everything. See, you have to deprogram or reprogram yourself from the conditioning that you were taught all your life in being a worker. We were conditioned to just go to work. We were conditioned to just get by. We were conditioned to rob Peter to pay Paul, and you have decided to break that generational curse, to break that conditioning and become an entrepreneur where now the sky is the limit. Understand this. The more you grow, the more your income will grow. So we got to commit to the process of understanding that you just got involved with a company called MWR Financial, but this is a personal development company with an absolute amazing compensation plan attached to it. Grab onto this, please. Everyone shows up with different baggage. Everyone shows up with different baggage. Some people have grown up all their life around parents who are entrepreneurial, who told them how they saw their parents moving in the business space. Their parents taught them how to become entrepreneurs. You don't have to go through that development. You already been conditioned. But some people, total opposite. So your path is what I'm simply letting you know. Commit to personal development. Right now, we're reading two awesome books. I said it, two awesome books. The first one is John Maxwell's 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. You must devour that book. Guys, teamwork is what we do. We are building a massive team, a distribution point all over the country, and you want to master the art of building a big team, but not just building a team, but a productive team that's committed to a mission. When you commit to doing that, you're unstoppable. But along with that, when you build that team, you have to understand how to communicate with all of your teammates, because everyone has different personalities. You have people who are money-driven, impatient, get to the point, let's go. Those are your reds. You got folks who are analytical, slow-moving, studying, analyzing till they're paralyzed. Those are the greens. You got the yellows who are more mission-oriented. Let's go out here and build huts. Those are your yellows. And then you got folks who are blues, who are all over the place, party with a short attention span. Those are the blues. Here's the reality. We all have a little bit of each of these individuals inside of us. We just have a dominant one. We're reading a book by Big Al, and we're going to be doing personal development masterminds every Saturday morning, starting this Saturday at 9:30 a.m. I don't have the link, which I should have gotten. As a matter of fact, I'll have it by the end of the day. If our moderator can grab that flyer, but every Saturday morning, we have a personal development course that we do where we dissect. And right now, we're dissecting 4 color personalities for MLM by Big Al Schreider, which is absolutely amazing. You've got to stay connected, guys. Another thing in housekeeping, I thought I'd open up that slide. We're doing another housekeeping that we're doing, because understand, by getting connected, let me just lay this out for you. And I was going to add we got a flyer that has all of our events that we have to take advantage of from Monday all the way to Saturday, and some events that's on Sunday. But every Monday, we have our training, our leadership conversation that we're doing every Monday evening at 8:30. That is monday.mwrkingdombuilders.com. Tuesday, we have this event. Tuesday afternoon, we have our Faith and Finance lunch presentation that we do on Tuesday afternoons. Again, this flyer is going to be on our Facebook page, but write these notes down. And then on Wednesdays, we do our lunch presentation. I conduct a lunch overview Wednesday afternoon, our lunch and earn, which is noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. That's noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. Wednesday evening, we do a big event, which is our overview presentation with Mr. Gerald Parker. He does a phenomenal overview on Wednesday evenings. That's every Wednesday. That's an ongoing. Thursday, we have our corporate, where we break down the membership. That's every Thursday. We do that. And then Friday, we have our Faith and Finance event that takes place on Fridays. And then Saturday, and this is pretty cool, Saturday I do our 11 o'clock presentation at Saturday, which is saturday.mwrkingdombuilders.com. But then going forward on Saturday evenings, we're going to be doing with our leadership inside of our group, advanced trainings where different leaders, 3-star and above, is going to be coming in and breaking down leadership topics that's going to help us to sharpen our axes and become network marketing professionals. That's going to be every Saturday evening at 8:30. I think it's 8:30. I don't have that in front of me as well. I'm not prepared in that regard. But that event, those flyers, make sure you stay plugged in. If you're on our MWR Kingdom Builders Facebook page, you're getting all this information. If you're on your team Facebook pages and telegrams, you're getting all this information. Make sure you're reading the emails. If you're not getting emails from corporate, I want you to send us emails to support@mwrfinancial.com and let them know that you're not getting your correspondent emails or texts saying that you got paid your guaranteed income. You've got to stay connected in order to stay on course, guys. Another ultimate way of being connected is being at the big event. Guys, it's right around the corner, literally 30 days from today. Most leaders are going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Big things happen at the big event. Big decisions are made at the big event. If you're not registered, make sure you get registered, get your accommodations, get the transportation, along with set the expectation of what exactly you want to get from this big event, guys. It's absolutely going to be phenomenal in Las Vegas, Nevada. Make sure you get plugged into that. But let's jump into the meat and the potatoes, guys. That's our housekeeping. Let's talk about to our new business partners and our existing business partners. Let's talk about getting serious about our business. Let's talk about why we are here. And what I want to do right now is take a moment just to cast a vision for you, man. I need you to understand, and I want you to really think about what will your life be like when money is out of the way. I need you to really sit back and think about the fact that you now have a business that's bringing you a 5-figure monthly income. And in most cases, once you're bringing in 5 figures, whether it's 10, 15, 30, $40,000 a month, whatever it may be, that usually gets rid of a lot of financial problems. I need you to really think about life where there's no worries in terms of finances. One of my mentors said, if you could write a check and a problem goes away, that's just a problem. If you can't, that's an issue. Like a terminal disease, that's an issue. But most things are simply problems that can be resolved by a stroke of a check. And when you get money out the way, many of your problems that we have right now today can simply go away. Getting your kids into private schools and getting them out of a school away from those knuckleheads that's tempting them to go the wrong path. Putting your parents in a new facility where they can live a great quality of life. Whatever it is, traveling the world. What is your why? What is your reason where MWR Financial can bring that to you? I need you to realize what we have in our possession, guys. If you understand that you have a vehicle where there's no limitations to what you can accomplish. I mean, imagine it. You have an ocean of opportunity. All you have to do is bring your container and collect the wealth. But some of us who's going to the ocean with a teaspoon. Some of us is going with a bucket. What I want us to do, I want you to understand by building a team, building a culture where you could get a pipeline going from the ocean to your bank account. And MWR Financial is the ocean, where you have money flowing into your bank account consistently. I mean, imagine what would life be like making $12,000 a month, $19,000 a month, $30,000 a month, where you're maxing out the comp plan, where you're making $4,000 a day, $120,000 a month, or $8,500 a day, $255,000 a month. Now, I know there's folks right now, my yellows, where it's not about the money. But understand, even with folks who are mission-oriented, save the trees, build communities, it requires money. Do you realize that? Money helps you to do many of the things that your heart desire, and MWR Financial is a vehicle that can make that happen. So we got to get serious about this. Let's get it out the way. The sooner the better. So let's launch your business. Guys, we got to stop tippy-toeing with this thing. Don't just put one foot in and one foot out. Unfortunately, reality is many of us got safety nets. But I need you to work this business as if you don't have any other option. And unfortunately, for some people, that's going to be a reality as things are happening in the market and things are going to get interested no matter what the experts are saying. I need you to think about what will happen if you don't have a job. How urgent would you be? If you don't have another source of income, how urgent would you be? You go full throttle inside this business called MWR Financial, which you are all a part of. So you got to launch your business full throttle in the time frame that you have. I'm not telling you to quit your job and go full time, but in the time that you have, go all out. You got 1 hour to build your business where you go, within that hour, you shut everything off. You tell your family, do not bother me. You tell folks, do not call me. You turn off all your social media, and you're doing your income-producing activities inside that hour that's going to generate results for you. Most people, and this is what I want to make a point of, and I'm talking to our new people, most people who do not succeed and go to a tremendous level of success in network marketing inside of our business is because they never truly launched their business. Draw a line in the sand today and decide this is for our new people who's listening in, welcome, and to our existing people who's listening in, welcome. Today's your first day. Draw a line in the sand and say, I'm launching into the second half of the month of August. It's time to take this thing to the next level. I will not go into September not being at the next level of my business, if not 2 levels of my business. Success loves speed. I love what Eric Worre says, slow and steady does not win the race. Slow and steady causes heartache. Slow and steady, what they say, if you're casual about your business, you'll be a casualty. That's so true. You got to force momentum inside your business. Momentum is force. Please write that down. I need you to understand this. So I want to give you visuals. Your car stopped in the middle of the road. One of the hardest things for you to do when your car starts stops in the middle of the road. Have you ever pushed your vehicle? The beginning of pushing your vehicle is so hard, especially if the person behind the steering wheel has the brakes on. And you yell at them and say, take your foot off the brakes. That's you mentally. You got to first take your foot off the brakes. Put the car in neutral and allow yourself to push. But in the beginning of pushing your vehicle to the side of the road so you can get gas, whatever the situation may be, in the beginning is hard as all get out. I want you to think about when you had to push that car. In the beginning is hard as all get out. But then as you start moving and getting movement, and next thing you know is moving faster and faster. Now you don't even have to push. You just sit behind it and the person in there is steering it to get it to where it needs to be. That's your business. And the beginning is hard. Anyone who tells you anything different, in the beginning of most things we do, it's hard. It's something different. If you never did this before, it's a totally different language. It's like trying to write left-handed. And congratulations to the left-handed people day today, but trying to write left-handed and you're right-handed. That's hard, but if you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it, it becomes easy. The same thing applies to your business, but do it fast. Get it out the way. Go after it. Get focused. It's time to put on your blinders. We are in a society of so many distractions. Would you all agree? There's so many distractions. Sometimes I sit back and I'm like, man, why? Things should be a little bit easier. But when I first got into this industry, we didn't have Facebook. We barely had cell phones. Now, I'm aging myself, but we didn't have all these distractions. And I mean, we weren't caught up in all this stuff. We were focused on getting it done. And that's what I need for each and every one of you to decide to do is turn off the things that's not making you money. Turn off the distractions that's not moving you to the next level. And we're going to talk about in our advanced training, income producing activities, identifying being busy versus being productive. Stay for the advanced training. You're going to love it. And then, guys, the key thing is keeping the main thing. And the main thing is helping people become fast start qualified and duplicating that over and over again. That's it. I need you to, I was just talking to Mr. Parker, and I don't think he'll mind me just saying this, but we make this thing too daggone complicated. We truly do. I mean, let me ask you a question. If you just think about it, all we're doing is becoming a part of a company where we commit to $150 a month, knowing that by doing that, we can eventually make $600 every single month, $1,250 every month, $6,000, $255,000 a month. And our only job is to be the first commitment of $150 a month, and then finding 3 other people who will make the same commitment, but we must stay committed. We must always stay active by making our membership sales or paying for our membership, paying for our website. And then we bring other people into the club and see if they will commit to paying to get into the club, where they're investing $150 and help find 3 other people. To find 3 other people, you get a $600, $1,250, all the way up to $255. That's the simplicity of it. Your job is to find individuals who want to join the club. I was talking to Bruce Cross. His market campaign, as a matter of fact, which is awesome, he said hey, join the club. And we're going to talk about that because we want to get people into the club. We want to get people into the 600 club, the comma club. But guys, all it requires is you making a decision to just come in. And if you're brand new, I'm talking to my new people right now, we want to help you never leave money on the table and make $1,500 momentum bonus that's sitting on the table for you. Right now, the company gives you 30 days to go and get 3 individuals to join the club. 3 individuals who want to be a part of this movement. And we do that by having 2 private launch parties for you, whether in your home or via Zoom. We share this information with them and sign up 3 sharp go-getters immediately. Now, the company, you must get it done in your first 30 days. If you don't get it done in 30 days, all the money is forfeited. So that's why we don't want to play with this. Create the sense of urgency. Let's get it done in 7 to 10 days. Here's a nugget. I need you to grab this. Your greatest excitement point is when you first get started in the business. So to our sponsors, we had a conversation last month, a sponsor versus a recruiter. Our sponsors, we must grab our new people while they're at their greatest point of excitement and help them to find and identify their 3 new business partners ASAP. To get them that belief check of $340 as soon as possible with 3 recruits, 1 membership. Now they open up their guaranteed income. But then once we help those 3 get their 3, we want to help those individuals go out here and duplicate this process and have these 3 do the exact same thing. But I need you to imagine this, and we got to make this a part of what we do on average. Everybody's not going to do it, but if the majority of us help people get their first 3 recruits in their first 7 to 10 days because we move with urgency, and then the following week, we help those 3 get their 3 recruits in their first 7 to 10 days. So every time they show up to a Tuesday night presentation, those who came on last week should be new executives the following week. And then those folks who came on that following week, we help them do the exact same thing by plugging them into a presentation, helping them to get their folks into a Zoom where we can help launch their business. Now you got $900, $450, $1,500. You just made $1,500 in a momentum bonus. Guys, this business is so simple. We got to keep it simple. We can't make this thing complicated. We're talking about money. We're helping people improve their finances. Join the club. We're going to help you to improve your finances, increase your income. We're going to lower your taxes, lower your debt, lower your interest rates, increase your credit score, increase your cash flow, increase your investment. 3 up, 3 down. That's that terminology. And we do that by simply having 2 launch parties. We got to master this. Your calendar should be filled. If you're brand new, you should have 2 launch parties in your calendar. Your first one in your first 72 hours. Your second one should be within the next 7 to 10 days. And if you're a sponsor with 3 people, if you're an executive, you should have multiple launch parties taking place. And as you're doing them, we're going to be training the trainers where we're teaching people how to do these presentations so you're not carrying all that weight. Don't be afraid of the work. If you're telling me that I could make $255,000 a month by going hard and doing back-to-back launch parties and growing and developing leaders where I'm leading and then eventually my leaders will lead and then I'm making $250,000 a month, bring it on. I promise you, you go hard at a corporate job, you'll never get to the position of making 6 figures a month, let alone 5 figures. But it's about filling up our calendars. And by doing that, are you in the club? You have the ability to join the club. I want you to write that down. Are you in the club? I'm in the club. You want to join the club? What is the club? The 600 Club. 12 people on your team immediately. Your first 30 days, we give you your first 30 days. You want to be in the club. 600 Club, where you're making at least $600 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our sweet spot. Everybody can bring on 12 recruits because everyone can bring on 3 and help those 3 to bring on 3. But there's some people right now who can bring on 12 recruits all by yourself. Put yourself in the 600 Club. Making $600 a month $7,300 a year in your part-time business, that's significant. Trust me when I say that. Those who've been around this industry, we talk about $6 million or 7,000, 10,000, man, $600 a month. You help people make $600 a month. You have a team of hundreds and thousands of people making an extra $600 a month. They're not going anywhere. The business is paying for itself, and they're in profit mode, straight up. That should be our focus. That's a short-term goal. And then the beautiful thing is, once you get the 600, you turn around and help everybody else get the 600 and keep duplicating that. Get everybody in the club. Next thing you know, you're in the comma club. Who wants to get in the comma club? Raise your hand. Who wants to get in the club? Raise your hand if you're ready to get in the club. Guys, let's get that participation. Who wants to make this money and be in profit mode? I was watching something the other day. What was it I was watching? Oh, all right, I'll put it out there. Raising Canaan. And she said, one of the guys, the characters in the movie, he's a drug dealer, but he wanted to be a record producer. And his sister said, if you ain't making money, it's a hobby. Get focused. Bottom line is, until you're in profit mode, it's a hobby. We want to help you to build this business to be in profit mode. Getting in the club, $600 a month, and then showing your folks how to get to 600 by just to get in a comma club. All that consists of is you helping three to get three. To get three, you got your $1,500 bonus. Of course, having one outside customer. Now you're making $40 a day, $1,200 a month. Guys, this thing is huge. And you got to keep it real simple. You come on board. We're growing in this business. This is not a get-rich-quick opportunity. This is a movement that will help you to get rich, but you got to grow into the process. One of the things I was listening to one of my personal developments today, and he said one of the most dangerous things in the business is where people are he didn't use the word rubbernecking, but that whole comparison thing where you sit back and say, man, why are they going so fast and why are they doing this? And when you start doing the YRs, it's a dangerous place to be in. Set your goal, set your vision, and put your blinders on and go to work to build your business. Some people will get there faster. Some people will get there slower. Bottom line is you getting there. Would you all agree with me on that? Now, of course, you want to move swiftly. And one of the key things here is we run with the runners, we walk with the walkers. You want to run. Stop playing with this thing. We have to move with a sense of urgency. And the key thing is running around the bases. I'm not going to go into detail with this, guys, but guys, we already know it's PS3, peak interest, share the plan, three-way calls. This is our business model of method of operation. You come to home base, you step to the plate, you're brand new, you build a list of names, 100 name list. Don't prejudge anybody. I'm gonna redo this here because I want to make this more communication. I don't know the terminology I'm trying to use, but when you're at home base, you want to build your list. Don't prejudge anyone. Then you pique their interest, get them curious. Are you open to making some incredible income without interfering with what you're currently doing? Yes, great. If I send you a video, would you take a look at it? Yes, I will. Okay, are you in front of your computer right now? No, I'm driving. How soon will you be home where I could send you a video? I'll be home in another hour. Okay, great. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm going to send you a video at 10. Now, would you be able to look at it tonight? Will we get back on the phone late this evening, or do you want to follow up in the morning? You have to lock it in. People are busy being busy. We live in a world of distractions. Control your business. We plug them into a video. We let them watch, whether it's a YouTube video, your Facebook, your website videos. You follow up with them. When you say you're going to call them at 10 o'clock, call them at 10 o'clock. Hey, Bill, what's going on? This is Ben. Just following up with you. I got an alert that you are on my website. You watched the video. What jumped out and caught your attention the most? Man, this thing looks pretty good. The money, exactly. You know, that's exactly what caught my attention. That's why I wanted to share with you. The next step is, you know, Bill, I'm brand new in this business, just getting started. I don't want to mess it up for you. I want to put you on the phone with one of my business partners who's down to earth, loves helping people, know all the facts about this business, and he's well documented in this industry. Hold for 1 second. Let me put you on the phone with Mr. Parker, or whoever it is that you're going to line up for your three-way calls. And at that point, you've already sent the text over. You said, hey, I'm about to do some calls and follow-ups. Are you available for three ways? You get 3-4 people to say yes. Now you can call whoever it is that says yes. If one person's phone is busy, you three-way and call the next person. You simply say, hey, listen, Miss Stapler, this is Benjamin. I have James on the line, or Bill, whoever I said it was. He loves the information. Hold for 1 second. Let's get them closed out. Bill, I have the Stapler on the line. The Stapler, this is Bill. And then at that point, you've done your job. You can be quiet. Don't interfere. Allow the expert to move your prospect to the next level. Here's what I need you to understand, guys. This is what built major organizations. Third party is everything. Understand this. So the expert's going to, you know, hey, don't call me Benjamin. Call me Benjamin. A friend of Miss Stapler is a friend of mine. I understand you had a chance to look at the video. What really jumped out? And the expert's going to do what the expert does. They're going to ask, are you more interested in the membership or joining the business? They'll say the membership. Okay, great. We're going to make sure we send you the link right away. You can get set up with your experts to start helping you to get an instant pay raise and moving your finances to the next level. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. I want to get into business. Oh, man, great. We're looking forward to working directly with you. We're going to send you the link, get you on board, and let's get back on the phone to do a game plan to help launch your business and get you into profit mode right away. We're going to send you the link right now, and we'll get you signed up. I need more information. Okay, great. The next step really is tomorrow night, Wednesday, we have a big event at 8:30 where we have a gentleman who's going to be presenting, who's one of our $1 million ring earners. This gentleman on a part-time basis was able to replace his full-time income, whereas he fired his boss before his boss fired him, and this is what he do full-time, Mr. Parker. Can you make it tomorrow night at 8:30 and be the guest, be our guest? Yes, you got him to third base, a live event. This is what I need you to understand, team. It usually takes 2 to 3 exposures before a person makes a decision. If you've exposed them to a third-party tool, a third-party expert, and you got them into a live event, by the time they get to a live event, they're not even looking for information more so than confirmation, where they'll see 30, 40, 50 people, 100 people in a room. That's why it's so important that we all show up. Because they're coming to get confirmation to know that I'm not the only one who see this. I'm not going to miss this. I'm jumping in. So at that point, you got them to the live event. We close them out, and we bring them a home base, and we rinse and repeat, and we run this play over and over again. This is our business. Keep the bases loaded. You don't have to bat 1,000. Baseball players bat 300, and they still make $4 million a year. You get 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, and you're a millionaire. The same thing applies to this business. Everybody's not going to join. We just got to be professional exposers, sorting, not convincing. Our business is to put people in front of this information, guys, and collect educated decisions. Period. And once we do that, we get good at that, we teach others to do that, master third party, man, this thing is unstoppable. Using third party is a sign of strength, not weakness. Weak people feel they need to prove they can do it alone. Strong people are willing to use the system and let someone else do what duplicates. And this is so key, and I need you to understand this. It's not what works, it's what duplicates. When we're building this business, another tip, success in network marketing is having a lot of people doing a few simple things for a long period of time and doesn't require you to be there. So we want duplication, 10, 20, 30, 100 levels deep, where a stud can recruit a dud or a dud can recruit a stud. It doesn't matter because they're relying solely on the system. Does that make sense, team? Let's move on. I want to get to the advanced training. Guys, the 10 steps to success. What I'm going to have to start doing is just pulling one of these out every week. But guys, you want to start the day right. Start with your affirmations. Start with your goals. Have a plan every single day. You want to stay connected. And here's the thing. These are 10 steps, but it doesn't require a lot of time. It looks intimidating to some. But stay connected. Get up every morning. Read whatever after you do your meditation, your morning routines, what have you. Look at your emails. Look at your communications. Post your posts on social media, whatever it may be. And then you get into your money-making activities, your key performing indicators, which is doing 2 to 5 exposures every day. That's the money right there is number 3. You attend your weekly briefings. That's all of our exposures. If you can get plugged in, get plugged in. Every Wednesday we ask everyone show up. We want to get that to 100 plus. Invest in your business with personal development, showing up on these trainings, reading the books that we suggest and recommend. Attend your Super Saturdays in your marketplace. We have a Super Saturday this Saturday in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Who do you know? I'm so excited to be in Winston-Salem. That's one of my old stomping grounds. I'm trying to raise the dead with some old teammates out in that area. Who do you know? In Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Raleigh, Charlotte, the surrounding areas, get them out there. We have a flyer that's on our Facebook page and on our Telegram. But if you have a Super Saturday in your market, get plugged in. Attend the conventions. Las Vegas, Nevada is our next big event. Get there. That's where the big vision is, and where you make the big decisions. Retain your members by getting them plugged in, getting them results. One thing I want to hit on this real quick. Retaining our memberships. Retention is everything in our business. Recruiting people and not helping them advance has no impact in your business. Selling memberships and not keeping them on the book has no impact on our business. Understand this, guys. We want to get people in, keep them in, move them along. So as you get members on the books, you want to build that residual book of business. The best way to do that is to get your members to get active. If they're W-2 employees, get them to get their instant pay raise. Have them look at their debt elimination to see when they can become debt-free and debt-free millionaires, along with bill shredders. Those are immediate results that they'll get. The credit repair takes a few months. All that other stuff takes time. But those few things right there, as you sell those memberships, move your members through that, walk them through it, make sure they're on the website so that they can use it, they'll keep it. Find a workout partner, someone that you can communicate with every day, just to say, hey, these are my goals, this is what I'm doing, what did you think about today's personal development, let's get after it, I'm moving to the next level, let's go. Not no hee-haw, boo-hoo, hem-hum. No, we don't want no workout partner that's not going to be lifting you up and motivating you. All right? And then you want to find a mentor. There's a difference in a workout partner and a mentor. All right? And then again, number 10 is double your business, always having a next level mindset, which brings us to our next level training. Give me 10 minutes, we'll be done. Guys, focus on income producing activities, your IPA. We're in business to make money. Everything else is just busy work. How do we make money? By talking to people, period. If we're not talking to new people every day and moving them through the process of becoming members or recruits, we're not actively doing our business. That's simply a reality. And we want to do that every day, 2 exposures a day. We say we want to do at least 2 exposures every single day. If you want social media, send a link. Hey, are you interested in taking a look at an opportunity to make some incredible income that's not going to interfere with what you're doing? Ask that question at least 10, 20 times a day on Facebook. You'll probably get 1 or 2 people to say yes, and then send them your video. Send them a YouTube video, send them to your website. That's your exposure for the day. You fill up your pipeline. On the other end of that pipeline with proper immediate follow-up, you're going to get folks to sign up. So we have busy work versus productive work. Let's talk about busy work. Busy is filling time with tasks rather than prioritizing results. Instead of figuring out how to spend less time and getting more done. Leverage. Busy is working without systems or ways of tracking progress, compared to effective being using systems to track goals and accomplishments. Busy is tackling tasks at random without prioritizing by importance or urgency. Effective is working on the most important things first. And we're all guilty of this, man. I'm teaching myself right now because I be busy in many cases. Busy is spending a lot of time on things that don't actually matter. Effective is being selective with the use of your time and resources. Busy is equating doing with accomplishing. Effective is choosing the most direct path to accomplishing results with less doing. That's strong, guys. What are you right now? Let's do a true assessment. Have you been busy or effective? And you got to tell the truth so that you can move to the next level. Many people are busy. Playing on social media but not talking to a new person is not effective. IPA, income producing activities, is in whatever time frame. If you say, hey, I'm going to work my business, especially if you're full-time working a job, your spare time is most precious. You say, I got 2 hours to work my business. In those 2 hours, you have no time for busy. You got to get at it. You're calling people, you're prospecting people, you're exposing people, you're doing Zooms, you're doing 3-way calls. You need to be talking to new prospects or talking to prospects of your team at all times, which is income producing activities. Jim Rohn said either you're running the day, either you run the day or the day runs you. Last slide I want to hit on real quick. Well, 2 more slides. Phases of your business. Phase 1 is actively recruiting and acquiring customers. That's when you're in momentum phase. That's when you are laser focused, always recruiting and selling memberships. You're exposing people, you're following up with people, you're running them around the bases. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is managing your existing business partners. That's IBO, whatever, but that's where you decrease your momentum. You took your eye off the prize. Phase 3, you're overseeing managers, you have no momentum. And phase 4 is your blame game. You're blaming everybody, and that's a phase you don't want to get to. And now you have phased out. How do you avoid phase 4? Stay in phase 1. Never leave phase 1, team. And it's so easy to get into the phase where you bring on new people and you sit back and you want to help them and you want to show them this and that's that management mode. And we're all guilty of that. It's easy to do it. But here's why the system will set you free. You want to be able to recruit, and everybody should be feeling real confident knowing that they can recruit like crazy, and they don't have to train all those people. They just got to plug them people into a system that's going to train them and help them and move them along for you. That's what's so powerful about what we have. So you can recruit like crazy. And of course, being a good sponsor and helping them stay plugged in, helping them identify their why, get their goals, stay in communication with them, keep them motivated. And that's your business. And phase 1, always actively recruiting and acquiring customers. But if you get into that phase 2 and that phase 3, you're going to start losing momentum and you're going to phase out by getting into phase 4. This is strong. And we all been through this, those who've been building. Guys, stay in phase one. Now, here's something I need you to understand. Massive momentum, that's not a constant. And this is something I've learned in my new journey of personal development, because there's a true statement in burnout. And I've been burnt out. Many of us, some people, there's a new phrase now called quiet quitting. This is a corporate phase. Phrase. Quiet quitting means folks they're like, listen, I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just here. And that's in corporate America. My job description only says I need to show up and I need to do this, but I'm not doing anything extra. Do not ask me to. That's called quiet quitting. That's a mindset that people have taken on in corporate America right now. It's quite interesting. And why do I bring this up right now? Because inside of our business called MWR Financial, some of you have been quietly quitting. You show up, but you're not doing anything. Showing up is good, but we got to start doing the IPAs, income producing activities. We got to start showing up. And while we're showing up, we're sharpening our axes, we're learning this stuff, and then we got to implement it and make a commitment to show up tomorrow with guests. And then we got to sign up those guests, get them up and going, and show up at their private profit parties and bring on new guests and plug them into the event and keep them in the system while you go back and bring on new soldiers, new business partners, and keep recycling that process. But you don't have to go hard long term. Understand this, guys. In this business, you go hard, you decide when you're going to put forth all-out massive action to force the momentum. Usually it takes 90 days to get that done, and then afterwards you can scale back a little bit. And then you do another 90-day spurt. You're developing leaders, you're getting folks plugged in, locked into the system, you're tap-rooting your organization. Then you get to a point where you don't have to go hard anymore. We're not in this business to work hard. We might as well be in corporate America working hard. We want to work hard for a short amount of time. I should have put that slide right after this. Working a short amount of time, doing what most people won't, so eventually we can live a life that most people can't. Phase one, going hard for a short amount of time, identifying and looking for our leaders, getting them plugged in to get identified and look for their leaders to build leaders, to take that thing where you have leaders with leaders with leaders, then you don't have to be out here working hard anymore because folks are paying their mortgages, paying their bills, and going after it, and they don't need you to tell them how to get that done. Bottom line is this, is raising the bar, guys. Raise the bar. You've got to believe where you are right now. And once you believe what we have in our possession and the money that we can make and the things that we can do with the money that we can make here, I mean, if I'm making, $30,000 a month, and I got 10 of you who make $30,000 a month, we collaborate, we could buy up houses, we could buy up communities. We got to get money out the way. We got to believe that this opportunity can do that for us. And when your belief is in place, you'll do the activities every day. If you believe in the membership that we have in our possession, the fact that we can help people get an instant pay raise, that we can help individuals eliminate their debt, improve their credit, and put themselves in a strong financial foundation, clogging those financial leaks. Once you believe that you could do that, and if you don't, you have to believe you're here. Go hang out on our testimonial page. Use the services. And once you have that, then the activity, you cannot tell people about this. Once you understand it, now we have an obligation to share it. And as we share it, the results will come. But if we're not sharing it, if we're not telling people about this thing, how do we expect to get a harvest if we're not planting seeds? You cannot get a harvest if you're not planting seeds. Planting seeds is telling people about this amazing opportunity and this amazing service every single day. And we water those seeds by simply following up, sending them a little link here, a little link there. And you'll get the you'll be able to reap your harvest. You'll get the results after the fact. So again, I'll close as I started, guys. Get registered for Las Vegas. For those who can make it, definitely do so. And this is going to be an amazing, amazing event. So what I want to do real quick is we ended right on point. It's always an hour within an hour. I'm going to open it up for any questions that anyone may have. Let me end this presentation. Raise your hand if you have any questions, any comments, and the moderator will unmute your line, and we'll be able to go from there. Mr. Simmons has slid up in here. Hey, sir, how are you, man? All right, all right. So with that being said, it doesn't look like we have any questions. Hold on for a second. I think I have the ability. Some folks can communicate with me, and I can see your chats. There's a few chats. Hold on, guys. We got the moderator putting all the good information up. Thank you, Rashova Mandrati. Support at MWR Finance, MWR. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, looks like we're good to go. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow afternoon, make sure you plug in. Even if you're on your lunch break, again, together everyone accomplishes more. If you're sitting in your car or you're having lunch, I mean, of course, you want to bring a guest, but if you don't have a guest, come in and fill up the room on our lunch break, noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. Come in there and support us, guys. Have lunch with us and sharpen your axe by hearing the presentation over and over again. As a matter of fact, tomorrow afternoon, we have our very own Mr. Gerald Parker, who's going to be covering down for me tomorrow because I'm going to be at a prior engagement. But guys, I promise you put your folks in a room, they hear Mr. Parker tomorrow afternoon, and then come back and hear him again tomorrow evening at 8:30 at Wednesday.mwrkingdombuilders.com. Let's go out here and help people. They need you, and let's make it happen. God bless everyone. Take charge. Let's go and let's grow.